I should be live now. If I'm not live now, I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Live. Okay, I'm here. I'm live. Can everybody hear me? Crazy how all you need to do is hit the goddamn go live button. Doing all this shit. And there's this magic button at the top right of the screen that says go live. That's how you know I haven't really streamed in a minute. I was about to do it on my phone or just do it on PSN. Now, I'd like to tell you guys that this is a joke, that this is a ploy, that this is an April Fool's thing, that this is something for attention. Unfortunately, it is not, which makes this a very big shame because I've been on YouTube since 2008, 2009. I am looking at the second episode of Weapon Wheel Podcast I was on. That was 9 years ago. 9 years. And I just turned 39. Crazy as that sounds, a quarter of my life has been dedicated to this podcast. Outside of my friends I've known since, elementary school, these are the dudes I probably spent the most time with. And as adults and everything, I can tell you this, I probably don't spend 4, 5, 6 hours with my boys in the real every week like I do with the guys on Weapon Wheel. So before we even get started, I want to give a shout out to the 400 people watching. I want to give a shout out to all the Weapon Wheel members, past, present, the Jimmies, the Hard Eights, Alex, he's new. I messaged all the guys. I'll read them out for you. I messaged them because, it's kind of bittersweet. I mean, like I said, 9 years to do anything is a fucking long time. So I'll read out what I said because, doesn't matter. They're my DMs. I won't read you their responses, but they're my DMs. I told Jack, good working with you, Jack. I know we had our issues in the past, and, we've each said some wild things to each other. I'm glad we were able to get past them and continue having fun gaming. It will be missed. I don't know either. I don't know why. Everybody on the podcast shit talks. If there was any real problems, I can accommodate them. I had issues. Smooth threatened to blow my knees out, but, we continued. I can't think that, there's no reason particularly that I can think of. I can make guesses, but those would only be guesses. So that was for Jack. Smooth, I told him, let's see. Good working with you, Smooth. I know all the bets we had, which are still on. The bets are not off, Smooth. And I'm going to read all your comments later, so don't worry about it, guys. We're going to be here for a hot minute because I really don't have work tomorrow. So, good working with you, Smooth. I know all the bets we had. Wild shit, blow your kneecaps off, etc. Shit was fun. Shit will be missed. Alex. Alex. Good working with you, Alex. I'll admit, initially, I didn't like you, and I found you hell of annoying. Definitely did. At first, I did not think Alex fit this podcast. I thought he was annoying. Like, why are we bringing in another Sony guy? To me, really didn't make sense. But, Alex grew on me. He did the raps. He's a contributor. He's regular in the After Dark. Fun times, Alex. Solid contributor. Your time will be missed. Who else do we got? Blandrew. Let's see. Pleasure working with you, Blandrew. I know we ain't always see eye to eye, but hey, that's what gaming is about. Still respect you. Still respect your opinions, your contributions. All this shit was fun. Will be missed. Even sent a message to Jazzy. Time was short, but it was a pleasure working with you. I enjoyed your time on the pod. And I pretty much feel that was it. Nothing crazy was said by BG in the DMs or anything. He just said, they're moving forward. It was his decision alone. So it is what it is. Me, myself, I had inklings that something like this was going to come. I work in the realm of business. I deal with contracts. I deal with legal things, we'll just say. And there were certain conversations, we'll just say, and certain things that were said, and I was like, this feels like I'm on my way out. And when I was blocked on Twitter, remember, I was blocked on Twitter before this announcement was made. And I believe I said, and I screenshotted it, end of an era. And that was even before, that was 9:24 a.m., I believe. And this message I received was 12 hours later, 9:32 p.m. So, yeah, I kind of knew. Just, you talk to enough people, you do enough business deals, you talk to enough clients, you talk to enough women. You kind of know how people view you, how people categorize you, what your worth is here, what your worth is to a job, to a podcast, to a relationship, however you want to see it. You can see. A lot of dudes will get, laid off, fired, not know why. People will break up in relationships. Oh, I can't believe they broke up with me, not know why. But if you pay attention, you can really realize. Outside the main cast, BG included, look, I can't say anything bad about BG right now. Outside of that, I think this is a poor business decision. I think this is a rash decision. If there was any conflict, I feel like I am mature enough to accommodate and to handle it. I've never gone on any kind of rampage and say, I'm not changing. I'm fucking 39. I'm an adult. We've come to the... Why are we on commercial? Hold on. Skip that. You don't gotta always like everybody you work with. We'll just put it this way. And it was never not apparent that he really didn't like me as the rest of the podcast by, inviting other people over, not inviting me. But again, Shaq and Kobe, they won 3. Jordan and Pippen, they don't like each other. They won 6. So, as far as I'm concerned, I had made it established early on that nobody on YouTube is a friend. We're business partners, we're business acquaintances, nothing is personal, so everything is cool. But again, I don't think this is the greatest business decision. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but again, the hell is that? I put 9 years of quarter of my life into this podcast. Worked my best to grow it. Every video I made, I shout out every podcast members. I give out their links, their channels, what time we're on. I had ideas for the Patreon. And what really sucks is I got boys I've grown up with my whole life that got nice positions at NVIDIA, and I wanted to hook people up with graphics cards, and I wanted to do business with NVIDIA. Now I can't do that. I mean, you could always say that, I could do it myself, but, friends are friends, but leveraging my audience versus an audience of 100,000, it's way easier to negotiate with an audience of 100,000 on a podcast that's getting 10,000 plus than it is on my channel right here. So that business opportunity has gone on in smoke. I had so many ideas. I mean, I was always in the DMs talking about, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want the chatbot, I want the sponsors, I want the Patreon. I was the one that wanted the 1,000 likes. I wanted to stream. I wanted us to interact with people. And I'm not saying this to say that, I was the brains of the operation. I'm just saying this to say that I was involved. I enjoyed the podcast. I treated it like a little side hustle, side job, and I wanted it to succeed. and I put my best efforts in to make it succeed. Did I always make all the best decisions? No. Nobody can. Nobody's perfect. I know I'm right 99.98% of the time, but even I can be wrong, and I can admit when I'm wrong. But again, I genuinely tried to make this podcast one of the best podcasts. I wanted to make this podcast one of the best Black run podcasts. I just wanted to make this podcast succeed. And whether that meant defending the guys, that meant, unfortunately attacking other people and detractors, having to clear out garbage, having to make tough decisions, and y'all already know what I'm talking about. But again, like I said, this decision was made on his own. Nobody else was told. There wasn't like, hey, we're having this problem. Can we fix or change this? If we don't want to fix and change this, let's go our separate ways. There was no discussion. There was no compromise. There was no kind of mediation. There was no get together with everybody saying, look, I don't like this. Can we change that? Should we do this? Should we do that? This was a split-second decision that, from what I'm told, I'm not calling anybody a liar. They could know. I have no way of knowing or no way of not knowing. But this was a split-second decision that even the panel did not know about. And the panel is just as surprised as I am. Some of them are upset. Some of them, it is what it is, man. You cannot like somebody. When you spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years with people, it's pretty wild. Now, I'm going to get into the comments, don't worry. Am I upset about this? It's weird, because I would love to tell you that I am not upset. That, life is going to go on. I'm cool, nothing in life really bothers me. But there is one thing in life that bothers me, and that's wasting time. That's putting energy and effort into something that you wanted to succeed. And make no claims about it, we were the best Black gaming podcast on the planet, on YouTube, or anywhere. And I made sure to do everything to make it that way. Period. Whether you disagree with my methods, hard-handed sometimes, maybe cruel, maybe strict, whatever, but I did the work, people. I put in the work. So I wouldn't call it hurt, but if you put a near decade of your time and energy into something to see it succeed, and then it finally succeeds. It got 1,000 likes again after we were told that, we need to change, and we were, it's frustrating, man, because, I was chosen on this panel to be my authentic self. I was the PC gamer before everybody here was a PC gamer. Nobody was PC gaming in this crumb side, this side of YouTube, before me. Were there other PC gamers besides me before me? Of course, but in our little section, I was the PC gamer first. It was BG saying, why does sales matter? Why do frames matter? It was Hard 8 calling us nerds. I was the one that got Hard 8 onto the PC. I was the one that got BG onto the PC. Icy Brothers, all these guys followed me to the PC. And that doesn't make me better than anybody. And I know I say I am all the time sarcastically, but, I've been around for damn near 15 years here, so I've definitely left my mark. And again, I appreciate everybody from, the Oppressors, the 7th Levels, to the Hard 8s, even BG, to the Swoots, everybody I've interacted throughout the entire history. And it's really a shame that, it just had to come to an end this way. No After Dark beef, no cussing and carrying on, no your wife jokes, no hostility. Just woke up on my day off. Man, if this happened tomorrow, they would have the Friday after next Friday. Got fired on my day off over the holiday. But again, there was no animosity. There were no arguments. There were no disagreements. I mean, unless you want to say not using my ideas was a disagreement, but for all intents and purposes, this came completely out of left field. Completely. All out of left field. Again, I am a man. Everybody in this podcast is a man. Let's just say hypothetically. Hypothetically, I'm not saying this happened at all. Let's just say everybody in the podcast had an issue with me. Everybody in the podcast wanted to vote me off. That's cool. But I would think after 9 years, I would at least deserve the respect of a conversation, a talk, man to man, men to men, to say, look, this isn't working. What can we do? We hear this every day in real life about how corporations don't give a damn about you, why people slave away from corporations and they don't give a fuck. You wake up one day, you have a job, you wake up the next day, you don't. And did anybody ever think that the people you literally play, I've played games with this man. From Battlefield to Titanfall to Helldivers. I wanted to play Marvel with him. And, you know, I made fun of him because he likes hero shooters, but at the same time, I'm happy that he's finally had a multiplayer game that's competitive to play with because I know BG likes multiplayer. Now it's like weird. And this whole thing is going to be weird. After Dark is going to be weird. This chat is going to be weird. The Solid Cast is going to be weird. Jack Move Johnny's podcast is going to be weird. Planet Xbox is going to be weird. If I go on to any of these platforms, it's just going to be a bunch of questions and everything is going to be weird. Now, it wouldn't have been weird, again, if there was a conversation, a talk, a sit down, and we were like, you know what? BG and I, we could not come to an agreement. We could not come to a compromise, and we've decided that, you know what? For the betterment of the podcast, I'm going to step aside. But none of that happened. So, crazy enough, what's going on, Ninja Skill? I'm not playing Marvel tonight. I have to address this because this is a business matter. Speaking of business, obviously I'm not broke, but, you know, now on the first of the month, when a businessman like myself budgets everything for the year, now I've got to re-budget because now there's, I don't know, we'll just call it a portion of money that's not accounted for in my life, so things might have to change. Got to be responsible. Now that $2,500 in Vegas doesn't sound too responsible, Bond, but I'm going to a bachelor party is what it is. So, really isn't much anything to say. I don't know if there's any replacements. I don't know if Jazzy's coming in to replace me. It is also kind of weird because now you don't even have a PC gamer on the podcast, which is crazy in itself to me. You have people that game on a PC, but there is no more PC gamers on the Weapon Wheel podcast. Jack is a PlayStation gamer. Smooth is an Xbox gamer. Blandrew is a Nintendo gamer. Alex is a PlayStation VR gamer. BG is a PlayStation gamer. He just happens to have a PC. There is no more PC representation on Weapon Wheel podcast. And I know we strive to have, or we strive to past tense, to have diverse opinions, different opinions, and we wanted everybody. Look, this podcast, people are saying, that I was a contrarian, that I always disagreed, and that's why this happened, right? But at the same time, we brought all kinds of different people on the podcast that don't agree. That was the whole point of the podcast, to not be yes men, to not be bald, pandering idiots. Smooth has his own opinions. Blandrew has his own opinions. Alex has his own opinions. I have my own opinions. Jack and B, we all are 6 separate gamers. We're not all going to agree. And I primarily play PC games. I play games like City Sky. Like, look at the games I play compared to the games that they play. They don't play Witcher. They don't play MechWarrior. They don't play City Skylines. Like, we're all different. And now, unfortunately, there is no PC side to Weapon Wheel Podcast. And I think that's a shame. Because, again, I was about to make inroads. Dog, when I tell you I got rich white friends I grew up with that are working for NVIDIA, I'm telling you I had rich white friends working for NVIDIA. I've been to Margate. I've been to CL. I've talked to these guys that are high up in NVIDIA and had plans for this year. And now those plans are poof. My dreams of platinum chaining a 580 or a 5080, a 5090, and making fun of Hard 8, calling him a welfare bitch. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. It is what it is, people. So, what was I going to do today? I was going to install this because my RGB fan is gone. I was going to, where is it? It's not the couch over there, but that PlayStation Move controller, mouse and move controller on one hand, mouse on the other hand, because it just feels weird to play, melee characters in Marvel with a mouse and keyboard, but I don't know what to tell y'all guys, man. Let me read through some of these chats. At one point, Webber was the best black podcast. Bond, you never mattered. People like Bond are the true OGs. Yeah, that's what's also crazy. Because I was an OG in this community. And Archangel is right. I was an OG in this community. I was the first wave of people probably were Samuel Takik, Zephyrnix, El Presador. Then came guys like 7th Level, Truth Setting You Free. Like, dog, do y'all know what we're losing now? We are losing pretty much the liaison to the beginning of the YouTube era. The irrelevant files, like, all that shit is gone. Dudes like BG didn't come in till later. Frustrating. And look, I am not afraid or even ashamed to admit frustrating. If you don't feel shame, if you don't feel frustration, if you don't feel let down for something you helped build to over 100,000 subs over 9-10 years of your life, 1/4, 25%, if you don't feel any sort of, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like something I want to cry about, but whatever it is, it's something. And if you don't feel something that's a decade of your life's work, then I don't know what to tell you. It's a very frustrating experience. I'm reading the comments section. 742 people watching. I appreciate all of you guys, Seeing comments, the only thing that mattered was money. Bond was on PC when the 360 was popping. Bond also got me into PC. Bond got me into PC. What about PC? Bond is the OG PC. Bond was on frame rates. Like, man, it's crazy. Bond, we need to crash out. It's crazy. Damn. Samuel to Geek is in the chat. And that's how you know this is a ridiculous decision. Absolutely absurd. Dog, Samuel the Geek. I joined YouTube because of Use Zephyrnix and El Presador. I am friends with you on Facebook. I've seen you grow, become a politician, become engaged, about to get married, probably about to start. I've seen your life from the beginning of 15 years ago, back when you had Freeze Cracker. And the fact that you showed up here tonight, I fucking appreciate that, dog. I fucking appreciate that. That's a true OG right there. That's a fucking true OG. And the fact that this podcast won't have an OG anymore, you're supposed to get mad at me. You're supposed to be frustrated at me. You're supposed to accept when I call you a born in 3D gamer. I'm the fucking OG. I'll be 40 next year. I really appreciate that comment. Let's read some more. Shout out to 8, petty as fuck, BG in the chat. I mean, I don't see him, but it is what it is. 9 years is a long time. I can't wait to go live tomorrow. Bond wanted an exit interview. You know, that's a good point. After 9 years on this, right? I shouldn't even have to be addressing you people right now. I should have been granted the courtesy of a final episode. Maybe that's too much to ask. Maybe that's egotistical. Maybe that's too much. But even if it was only for 5 minutes, I feel like after putting 9 years of my life into something, I deserved a final send-off. A final... even Shannon Sharp got a final episode. Even Skip Bayless had a final episode. Dog, even Max Kellerman got a final episode. Bond, like the Wayans brothers, did not get a final episode. Jason, respectfully tell us what happened. This is what happened. Rash decision making. 9 years is 9 years without explanation is wild. Yeah. Pretty wild. $2. Bond got attached to an NPC. No, I got attached to the business and trying to do something better. Didn't he get mopped alive on Uncharted? I don't know. I swear I'm listening to myself right now. Y'all trying to be Laucal and fake fire. No, this isn't fake, unfortunately. It's fucking 12:11, past midnight social reject time, and I'm up streaming about being fired from an NPC internet job, people. Oh, man. No more weapon wheel checks. The crumb side is dead. No more severance. BG wants to ban people who don't deny it. I don't know. Gotta listen to Jazzy and Bordrew. I just might delete myself. $5. I mean, BG became the very thing he was against. I mean, I gotta agree with that comment right there, because the whole point of Weapon Wheel was to be unfiltered, uncensored, to say whatever the fuck you wanted, because we were big enough but small enough not to be canceled, to be under the radar, not to be on mainstream news. And going forward, I don't see that. And here's another issue, right? And this sucks for the guys. Maybe it was explained to them. Maybe it will be explained to them. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But if you're on this panel, right? Or you work a job for 9 years, and you see the OG get let go for no reason, how the fuck aren't the rest of you walking on eggshells? Dog, if I'm at a job, right? And you know what? I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. At my job, there was a guy that had back problems. He was in and out of work. I don't know if he was lying, but this motherfucker threw out his back pushing a Dyson vacuum. 10 years with the company, they let him go. And you know what kind of message that sends to people in the company? When a dude here for 10 years can be let go? Got people walk on eggshells, man. People on eggshells. Podcast is cooked without you. You should just ask BG, what went wrong. I mean, I asked him. I didn't get a response. The members let you get kicked and didn't check BG. Sounds familiar. How does it feel, Bond? I mean, your situation was different, Heart 8. There was an actual vote. There was days, weeks, a month of conversations. There was history. There was battling back and forth. This was completely random. What did Tony Soprano say? You never hear or see the bullet that takes you down. Fade to black. Just how it is sometimes. We are due an explanation for sure. Well, you're not going to get one from me. Because I don't know. All I could say is bad business decision. Bad for business. I mean, I guess I'll have to read a bunch of these comments tomorrow. But yeah, I've been around since 2008, 2009. End of an era. Kind of crazy, man. Oh, and like, people think that the last video was the one that got me kicked off or whatever, proving people that are hypocrites. Like, I've been making that video since 2008, 2009. I've literally been making that video for 15, 16 years. I would be hard pressed to believe that that was the tipping point and that was the one, that was the camel or the straw that broke the camel's back. I would be shocked if that was. And if it was, I would feel that, people would be men enough to tell me, like, look, I don't like that video. Can you take it down? Cool. I would take it down. I've made videos on Tarek. I have taken them down. I've made videos on Smooth. I have taken them down. I've made videos on Jack Move. I have taken them down. I've made videos on other people. I have taken them down. We are men here. We can talk. We can compromise. Ain't that big of a deal, people. It's the internet. It's YouTube. But again, this sucks because, one, again, I am not saying I'm the superstar. I'm not saying that this podcast will fail without me. This podcast will go on. But the issue I'm seeing is you might be able to survive without one OG. You might be able to survive without two OGs. But now the podcast, it might not feel the same, man. I mean, I'm not trying to hate. I'm not trying to wish, nothing bad on the podcast or, people. I hope they do good. Because, again, I feel like there needs to be black voices in the gaming sphere. But, again, man, like, shit just happens. No explanation. Gun to your head, gun to your back. This feels, top 10 anime betrayals, people. Kind of how it feels, man. Again, like, hate to say it, BG. I mean, I'll just be honest with you, man. Like, kind of feel like you just put the gun to my back, pulled the trigger. No warning. I mean, I guess there was a warning, but like no rhyme, reason, explanation, no compromise, nothing. Just here today, gone tomorrow. Here today, gone tomorrow. So, if people have questions, you don't have to necessarily super chat, but the forum is open. If anybody wants to, give their thanks, give their appreciation, like the video, retweet it, y'all want to ask questions, it's 12:17. I can be here. Alexa, kitchen off. I can be here for a hot minute. I got nothing else to do. I'm traveling tomorrow. Damn. Weird time of the world, Met a nice woman. Life's going well. Promoted. Everything's going good. And then you get home and, you just get a random text from a guy that hasn't messaged you in weeks. But I digress. So, let's see. Disappointed. I just tuned in. I don't know if it has anything to do with far left-wing liberal shit because me and Alex still get along, so that's not an issue. Been watching you for 12 years, man. I don't always agree with your opinions, but man, this wasn't right. A true OG was done dirty. Been watching you since the El Presador era. And I agree with that. It's important to have OGs, and I appreciate people watching me that don't necessarily agree with me, but you respect me. You respect my opinion because I've been doing this since 1988. I've been gaming since 1988. And now the podcast has not only lost their elder statesman, their OG, their PC gamer, but the dude that legitimately has the most gaming experience on the pod. The most gaming experience on the pod. Don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you, people. Ridiculous. This is... It's kind of unspeakable. But again, I really appreciate the people that have been watching me because as I've gotten older, as I've, gotten more into my career and as I've not had the time to make videos, also because gaming just isn't interesting, the Weapon Wheel platform was good to me because it was the 4 hours a week I could get my opinion off. I could get, my voice and tell people how I'm feeling about gaming. Because, look, like me or hate me, people respect my opinion, is what it is. Blackbuster Critic, you need to come back, dog. Black Baron, the fuck is going on here? Your ass did something wild as fuck again. Nah, did nothing, Baron. Did nothing. Kind of like you, though, supporting your career, and look how you did me. You put the gun to my back, too. And ever since you did, nobody has seen you on AEW, nobody has seen you on TV, nobody has seen you on TNA, nobody has seen you on any independents. I was literally your biggest supporter in the goddamn industry, retweeting your matches, retweeting your Atlanta things, retweeting you with Josh Gresham, wanting to actually go and visit and watch your matches in person. And what'd you do to me, Baron? How'd you treat me? You just blocked me. And then nobody has ever seen you or heard from you ever again in the wrestling game. And I hope you make it, man. I hope you get on TNA. Hope you get on AEW. Hope you get on NXT. I hope you get to WrestleMania. But again, I don't get this thing that when people hype you up, prop you up, support you, tough love, joking, whatever, this is the end result. Bond needs to go on AGS and explain. So I know that's what everybody wants me to do. Everybody wants me to get on AGS and explain. Everybody wants me to join Hard Eight's podcast. And I'm not gonna lie, it could be good. Me and Hard Eight could be a good team, dog. I mean, I would rather want, if I did that, I'd rather want to keep it to gaming and not talk shit on people. I would not want it to turn into the BG Bash Fest. I don't know. That's what people are going to be expecting, but I am under the impression, maybe I'm hopeful, but I am under the impression that this was a rash move, that come the first episode of Weapon Wheel Podcast, when we return, the fan base, the viewers, the audience, that's 800 strong right now, that they will voice their displeasure, that they will ask why this is happening, and that they will want me back, and that BG will do the right thing, bring me back. We will have this conversation, see what needs to be changed, what needs to be fixed, and we can carry on this business like adults. That's what I would hope to happen, but I don't know. Hold on. Neo Game Spark is messaging me on IG. Let's see what you got to say. Bro, just got home, watching your stream now. What happened? I don't know, Neo. Y'all had to ask me. You're a New Yorker. Why don't you find out for me? We don't know. We don't know. Bond, you being nice, this is bullshit. Well, what do you want me to say, Heart 8? There's nothing for me to say. There was no argument. There was no bullshit. There was no disagreement. There was really nothing that happened. And then here today, gone tomorrow. Trash move from BG while we was going downhill. If BG invited you back, would you accept? I would accept because I owe it to the rest of the guys to be on this pod. I owe it to the community, being the OG, to grow the pod. I owe this to everybody from being an OG to want to put... Dog, the reason I even went on this podcast to begin with is I was tired of the narrative of nerdy-ass white gamers ruling the discussion on gaming. And yes, I've been highly critical of that, we don't matter. Why do I dislike DEI and everything? And why can't things be for black? Because we are small. And statistically, we do not matter. But this podcast right here matters. And bringing people in that are not white and that are different matters. And growing that audience matters to the point where you can grow a sizable audience, that a point where you're not a small, insignificant minority, but you're a larger segment to the point where you do matter. So that is why I would come back. BG, if you're in the chat, hop on Marvels. Wow, this is wild. BBC gone for good. Damn, Baron's here. Rip to the GOAT. Hashtag bring back Bond. Bond on solid cast, baby. This was a nonsensical separation. Grown men don't make rash decisions, especially without some form of discussion. Getting really hard to think BG doesn't have some deep-seated... I don't know. That's up to him. Born in Broadband, had to write that one down. He explained everything in the beginning. Why wouldn't Bond be hurt? Y'all think Pro is just heartless. Nothing but love, Bond. I appreciate it, Samuel the Geek. I appreciate that, man. You are an OG, and you were one of the main people that made me come out here, man. Congratulations on your engagement. I hope that goes well for you. Bond, you're going to be great no matter what you do, bro. Bond turned... Jesus Christ. Bond turned me straight. I'm going to give it to you real quick. Fuck you, E-Rock. Fuck E-Rock. As crazy as this stream sounds, I've been having more fun on this stream than I've really ever been having fun on YouTube in a long-ass time. Because I feel like I always have to be filtered to myself. I always have to worry about other people's feelings. I always have to worry about I can't be too right. I always have to worry about, I'm insulting somebody. I always have to worry about people being upset because I am right, because I make a point, because I am factual. But here, I just get to chill. I just get to talk to the people. And this is what really YouTube was about in the beginning. Not pandering to people, pandering to topics, pandering to not hurting people's feelings. I gotta worry about Discord people liking me or disliking me. I can just talk and not have to fucking worry. Hate him or love him, Bond is right. He's an OG around here. Bro couldn't even grant you a courtesy call. Your Wii U videos being posted in the Wii U Mad forums. Oh, man. Damn, you on your knees, dog? I don't know what that means. Even Colin Moriarty had a final. Bond and BG don't hate each other like that down deep. They'll make fun of each other, but they don't... Yeah, exactly. He didn't invite you to his house. That should have been a sign because, again, I can just take a train right up there. And I believe it didn't happen once. It happened twice, maybe even 3 times, so... writing on the wall, man. Kind of writing on the wall. Overreaction. Bond 9 times. That's what... Damn. I gotta get some water on that. I'll be back in a second. That's funny. That's funny. Bond 9 times. Bond 9 years. Oh, fuck are my scissors? I don't need them. So I hope everybody's still not thinking that this is a April Fool's or an elaborate joke. That would be wild. That would be wild. That would be pretty crazy. All right, let's go back to more comments. Okay. I don't watch show boys like that anymore, but this definitely sounds corny. Would you come back if possible? Already addressed that. I would. I think I owe it to this community to do so. I've been around too long just to see it blow up like that. Melon Matt is a mod in my chat. That just tells you how long I haven't streamed. What's up, Melon Matt? I see Blaze is in the chat. Now this shit gonna be weird. End of an era. Blaze is right. Let's search Blaze, see what he's been saying. This hurts more than Blaze getting kicked from AGS. Jesus Christ. Rip to the GOAT. Heart 8 wants to join. Not tonight, man. I'm not really trying to be in for that. If you want to talk, we can talk in private. Or I can call an AGS sometime. But, let's see. I'm going away this weekend. Next weekend works. Following weekend, I'm going to Vegas. It's got a bachelor party, so... if you want to... follow up Heart 8, you can follow up with me. I'm not trying to be in the mood for that tonight, though, man. Bond forgot that he was just an NPC. Baron has been out with injuries. Sound like you got a future endeavor for something over the line and shit. Y'all two are some I can't even read. Y'all two are some sensitive divas. Also, you know damn well why I blocked you. No, Baron, you got upset over a freaking Sunny Kiss comment. You'd probably get upset over freaking Jim Cornette, Eric Bischoff, or Vince Russo. You're a fucking wrestler, man. Stop it. You work for freaking Tony Khan, who's a freaking con man and a scam artist that has Ricky Starks locked up, Wardlow locked up, Jamie Hayter locked up. He locking people up more than the Usos. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Cross the line. Point me to one place I crossed the line. Private. I don't talk about people behind my back. Add me, nigga. We'll talk next week then. Or maybe this Sunday. Who knows? Okay, so I guess I had something. I'm going to read through some Discord things because take the links out of your description. Yeah, I guess I got to update that. Appreciate the $10 though, Baron. But guess I will lay down what I wanted to happen, what I planned to happen, or at least I was going to push for to happen in Weapon Wheel 2025. As always, you know, if we get 1,000 likes, I wanted to push for the game streams. I wanted to push for giving away old hardware, old PC hardware. Any old hardware that people aren't using, I wanted to push that onto giveaways. I wanted to do that. I wanted the chat bot because I think that, you know, audience participation would be much better if people could get their chats read in real time. I think it's kind of weird that if somebody, makes a comment an hour into the podcast, that they have to wait an additional 3 hours for that comment to be read. And then it's like, where were we? I don't even remember. What were we talking about? Comments like, oh, great podcast, donation, I like the pod. Those are cool to be in the end, but like, I wanted people to be more active in the discussion live. Again, I wanted to do that in the video thing, and who knows what could have spawned out from the video. The homeboys live in fucking LA. They live in Silicon Valley, so thought that would have been an awesome idea. That's not going to happen. What else did I want to do? I kind of wanted to overhaul the Discord a little bit because it always felt like I was retweeting, shouting everybody else out in the pod, but like nobody else was really doing the same thing. Like I couldn't tell you the last time anybody in the pod liked, retweeted, posted my video, but here's what it is. But all in all, again, my purpose here was to grow this platform and to grow this podcast. Not for nothing, but Bond was there for my family, and when my real life friends were not. Best NPC ever. Yeah. I definitely, donated. I'm not afraid to admit it. Silver, he was... People get into tough times, BG even gave me Patreon money early sometimes, After that hurricanes and shit when my sister lived in Florida, BG gave me money early, so, shout out to him. If anybody wants to call him evil, he's not evil. He's just making a bad business move. Bond, stop begging. Bond, I don't think it's a good idea to go back. You would likely better off on something new. Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing. But, it wouldn't be best to just... See, here's the issue about starting something new. Everybody wants to start something new. And then everybody creates something and they want to start something new. And then they want to start something new. And then they want to start something new. And then the issue becomes... It gets too segmented, and that's one reason where, white people, they beat us. They fucking stick together. Black people, they don't really stick together. We don't really do that. It's unfortunate to say, but that is what it is. Okay, we're getting a bunch of big chats, so I got to get these in here. Bond, you were kicked for nothing. Look, if I was going to do another podcast, right, it would have to be a different day. I would have to have the right people. An agreement would have to be made from the start. Whether it's written, verbal, recorded, something would have to be hammered out in from the start because nobody deserves to be blindsided. Everyone go hit up BG's DMs and say we want Bond back. Bro, shut the F up. Nah, you wild. Why would you want to go back? Bond, you weak. Starting to get off crazy. This like Bron getting kicked off the Lakers. You all need to at least have a conversation. Bond, why would you go back? Dog, I explained this. I would be going back for y'all. Y'all are the ones that want to see this. BG ain't even explain this. This is the worst part. Stand on business. You always speak the truth, the hard truth, and mans don't like that. I tune in to hear that fuckery. No matter where you turn, everyone goes soft. Fuck that bullshit. AJS seems to be the only spot where no fucks are given. I appreciate that, Titan. Bond, please start your own podcast. Bond, do a podcast with Solid Rev. Jordan and Rodman didn't get along, but they won together. Agreed. BG crazy. We need Bond back for Jack to roast him like episode 86. You sound like a simp that got dumped. Huh? Well, you've never done business. Make your own pod. Bond finna be on press start. Yeah, man, even press start kind of did that. I mean, I don't know what happened there, but you know, it ended and it restarted. This will be reversed soon enough. I'm not really sure. Who remembers the loose goose? I do. Getting fired may be a blessing in disguise. Time to start the next chapter. Yeah, might be time. Dr. Trey and OG2. Getting 2012 Bond back. Yeah, man, I mean, this is what's going to happen. We're going to rebuild, reclaim, reestablish, see what's about to go on. Hard A, I know you just want to talk shit. You're all good. You're in a different landscape today, too politically correct. Missed when YouTube was the Wild West, I agree. This is sad to hear. Please continue making content on video games. Bond's still reading the first 30 minutes. Hey, man, I'm trying to get through this, man. Trying to get through this. How long has this stream been going? Only an hour. Let me get through this shit, man. Ghost, Bond 2025. Bond, why Bond walk with the twerk? Oh, shit. Join the Movie Guys podcast. Panda Pulse. I've been here since 9.5 years ago, and you put together the best game podcasts out there. Thank you for your hard work. You deserve the proper recognition for that. If not from BG, then definitely from the community. Appreciate that. Let's try to get all these super chats in. It's actually insane. You're the only pod member to promote the podcast in all your videos, and you promoted everyone else's channels and content. Yeah, you're not wrong, dog. You're not wrong. Sucks to hear. Made my first video on YouTube joking on each other. DMCA'd by Shueisha. I hope you two can resolve it. Too many people in the community burn bridges over something that can be talked over. You and Jack were the truth and the entertainment of the podcast. Always keep it real. Is that everybody? Salute to you for bringing your opinion to the podcast. I kept the show engaging and balanced. It's gone. Be spooky, moving it without you forward. Clap A's needs to be added to the Urban Dictionary. I believe it already is. Let's see if I can pop the chat out. Bring back the Corporate Slave Awards. You can move the live chat. I hate how you can't like read the whole chat. You can only read like the last little bit. BG did the Bond like WWE did the Jim Ross. God damn. They losing my Patreon for this shit right here. Damn disgrace. Bring back Bond. We losing recipes. Crumbside OG. Emperor Baron, stop with the PG explanation. Give us the Attitude Era details. Dog, you did the same thing he did. I don't know why you trying to get something more. So, yeah, it is what it is. Where's Blackie Lebowski? Let's see what the Discord has to say. They're normally the talkative group. Talkative but haterous, so let's see. In my opinion, I don't think Bond really didn't add that much to the conversation besides just repeating himself, arguing points that didn't actually make. Pretty much making every podcast about him and his ego. Yeah, don't know how that was happening. I was on a podcast once, give me a receipt. Oh yeah, that swimming one was wild. I'm finna blow your knees out, Kid Smooth. Bond has been a broken record for the last 3 years. Yes, Joey L., a broken record of being right. Why did he get fired? Damn, Bond was for the people. Bond been around longer than Hard 8 and definitely contributed a lot to their best episodes. Packing up that Subaru for the stakeout. Baron getting cooked. Jesus, at least Bond didn't come back and blow up the workplace. That's wild. They got fired in 2 words. How would you feel as another panel member? Jack Move 1. I'm tired, bruh, from being out of here. Yeah, I mean, Jack Move has wanted to quit a bunch of times, and I've told your bitch ass to come back a bunch of times. Internet really effing with my mind. When this nigga Bond walked off camera, I thought I was going to hear a gun. Oh, shit. Well, that's a good point. He's been saying wild shit. Maybe sometimes it was too wild. You know, I don't know. Marvel Rivals is wild. Man, it's getting more super chats in one stream than Weapon Wheel in a whole month. I guess we're not getting that Weapon Wheel stream from last time. We're getting like a 500 drop or whatever. Bro, you have all these videos in a folder or something? I do, but you might not be talking about me. What the hell happened? Watching Bond stream, trying to understand. Bond nicer than me. I'd, excuse me, never come back to the pod. I'm not wanted. He bugging. Bond said Baron did the same shit, which he did. Literally, I was posting all this guy's videos, all this guy's finishes, all this guy's matches on AEW Dark, on AEW Elevation, on their YouTube channel, cutting them, stitching them, posting them. He did the same thing, and now he gonna whine and complain about it. Bond better than me. A nigger fired me over Twitter, and I'm burning all the bridges. I commented a lot when BG was doing live reactions to the Last of Us HBO show, but that was different. Not gonna lie, Bond is like the voice for the old veteran gamers. Well, now you don't have a voice for the old veteran gamers. $100 donation is crazy. Man, I was praying. Get them gone. We got 45-year-old niggas who crash out weekly in the crumb side. I respect the maturity in this. This guy hurt? Yeah, I'm not hurt. Not in that way, anyway. Damn, Tarek got videos made on him. Bond, get 2 words. Depends on the dynamics between the upcoming gaming news and the podcast's chemistry without Bond when reacting to it. Hard to say, really. People are just tied into subscription to the podcast so many years. Hard 8 had a month to... Yeah, that was going on for a while. BG didn't invite him to the house. That was a sign. Wasn't the 1,000-like second crew episode pretty unfiltered? Nigga sent a cease and desist. Bond got treated worse than 8. Treated Bond like D-Lo. No farewell tour for my nigga Bond. Hate to see it. Bond wanted that farewell tour like, yeah, man, dog, like John Cena got a farewell tour. Jeff Jarrett is getting a farewell tour. Daniel Bryan got a farewell tour. Bond speaking right now, no send-off episode with him. Yep, I don't think so, guys. E-Rock, Bond got me into PC. Fuck E-Rock. Samuel the Geek is an OG. Leaked the DM. Only reason I could see why he got removed is because BG wants to make moves on the pod, bigger moves, and Bond's comments, nah, we were never going to make any bigger moves than what the moves I was about to make with NVIDIA. That was the biggest move. Fuck, I wanted to get us on Rumble. All these fucking Red Pill dudes are getting all these subscriptions and getting all these sponsorships on Rumble. I was trying to get us on Rumble. I mean, fuck, if everybody else is eating, I don't know why we can't. He said nothing. He randomly got a DM from BG. Niggas lose jobs every day, B. This nigga BG probably in bed sleeping right now. No fucks given. I don't doubt it. The bridge burnt would be you going back to the job that laid you off over text. Nah. Bond hasn't given niggas any gaming insight for 365 days. He hasn't been playing anything. See, this is a disingenuous take from a guy named Hardhead who hasn't had a correct take in God knows how long. This is the man that was hyping Foam Stars up that I said was going to die a miserable death, and it died a miserable death. You have not ever had a proper, good, evaluated take, Hardhead. Everything you've said, balance of probabilities, has been nothing but pure emotion and stupidity. Y'all get mad at me because I speak the facts. What do you speak? Oh wait, Foam Stars is dead. 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 Flop Stars. Foam Flop. Foam Failure. Failure Stars. Done. Bond has given no insights, people. None. People just randomly DM me and post on Twitter to me, hey, how should I build the PC? What should I do? What should I play? How's MechWarrior? How's Battletech? How's City Skylines? How's The Witcher? How's this? How's that? Where'd you get this game? Where'd you get these gunpowders? Bond has contributed no gaming takes in 365 days, and yet name me a gaming take in the last year I was wrong about. I'll wait. He got a point. BG's a pony first. Yes, we don't have any PC gamers anymore. And GB Pot. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn. Oh, that's a pretty wild comment right there. That nigga Heartache couldn't wait to find some meat to hop on. Jesus. Bond got old, yep, Old Yeller taken out back. Gun to your head. Once I get to 11 p.m., because I started this at 11:30, and then read some more chats on YouTube, probably be done. Bond talks about games his friends play, and is that a problem? Oh, wait, here's a good one. I have not had any good gaming takes this year, but I was completely right about Final Fantasy 16. Completely. Completely. And nobody here could tell me otherwise. Sentai Rangers Dragunov. That's a wild image, my guy. That's a wild image. Replace Bond with a woman. Bond is more active than Blandrew and got fired. Make it make sense. Nobody hates y'all more than Bond. No, but Hardhead, you make no points. Look at this bitch crying in chat. Who's he talking about? Must be talking about Heartache. If Bond gon' get all these niggas out too. Talk about Oxtail. That could be a good conversation. Jesus. I don't want to read that one. Yeah, dog, I'm pushing 40. Still got all the hair. The hairline looking good. Looking amazing. But yeah, pushing 40, dog. Now, one person I want to talk about, I seen his comment. I can't remember it, but shout out to Tony. That nigga got a ton of haters, but you know, Tony's been around a while. Tony's a big contributor, so I'll give him a shout out. Damn. Somebody put the Seth Rollins chair shot the Roman Reigns in the Shield. Jesus. What the fuck? They tricked you in the dick? Kill the witch? You must have said something wild for him to kick you off. Not that I know of. You're cooked if you listen to only niggas like Joey L. It's over. Go get your CDL. But yeah, definitely going to bounce back. I mean, you know, definitely been an OG from around here. I know a lot of people. Networking shouldn't be hard. It would be about doing things at the right time, you know, the right place, with the right people. We'll see where life takes me. Bond got the gaming industry layoffs, the first layoffs of 2025. Oh, man. Hold up. Is that niggas in the... Are they stream jumping? Hold the fuck up.
Oh, Bond here?
Yo, we was just watching your video,
Bond
dog.
Heroes?
Y'all stream jacking?
Oh,
shit!
We're watching along. What you mean? Stream jacket.
Yeah, we was supporting. Brother.
Yeah, I guess I could
This
put you...
motherfucker acknowledged everybody in the chat but me. Ain't that about a bitch, man?
On Black Bond.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn you guys up so people can hear.
Wait,
you.
is he live?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Actually, I don't even know if that'll work because it'll just be double repeating, won't it? Let's see. I don't know if I can hear you guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah, I don't know why I can't hear you right now. Y'all can hear me. I can't hear you. It's kind of strange. Give me a second. Yo. That is weird why I cannot hear you guys.
Yeah, text him.
Oh, there we go.
Is he definitely?
Whatever.
That's like telling a blind dude I'm right here.
God damn it.
All right, so
Shit.
how does it sound on the stream when you guys talk?
It sound clear.
That's hang on.
Oh, bitch, that tick is finally here. Now this nigga want to show up.
Somebody say
And I
something.
just told you. I said, yo, I feel sorry for what happened to you, but fuck them Eagles, though. I said something way more disrespectful, but it's too early, so I ain't gonna repeat it.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
We're not clear on shit, Black.
Is it echoing on the live stream right now or what?
We actually might be a little bit too loud. You might want to turn this down just a little bit.
Yeah.
What about now?
Well, let's see.
Somebody said loud.
Testing.
Now,
yo, Bond, can I tell you something though?
What up?
Jack's about to go on Twitter and put hashtag if Bond leave, I leave.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't say that, Jack? My fault.
Oh shit. I mean, look. If
You know what?
anybody got any
Blaze trying to give
questions,
Blaze.
feel free to air it out. You can ask me. I'm here.
Okay, I got a question. Are you taking your talents to South Beach and going AGS on Sunday?
I told you I'm going to away for
Wait.
the weekend.
I was like,
Oh,
oh,
okay.
Are you going to
I like
AEW? We're gonna call it AEW. We ain't gonna call it AEW.
Oh man, a lot of disappointed
Look,
people out
you,
here today. Does the
look,
stream
you always
sound good
wanna-
with your audio or no? Or is it too loud, too low?
Yeah, it's good.
that sounds fun.
All right. What do you guys?
Yeah,
Nah,
man,
you've always been a real one. So you already know that. I got
No,
nothing.
we ain't gonna lie to him. You a dickhead, but
Nah. Nah, for as long as I've known Bond has always been a real one. He always kept
Let
it
me
a buck.
dust
He
you
never
off.
fucking.
Black Bond's
never
always been
fucking-
consistent, but
Yeah,
I'm
never
I'm
flipped.
gonna keep it funky, Black Bond. I'm not
One
big
at-
fan of
one
yours,
at a
but
time, guys. One at a time.
One at a damn
Oh,
time.
all right, my
Jesus
bad.
Christ,
All
what
right.
is going on here? Order.
I wish.
But no.
I-
You've always been a fucking real one. I appreciate it. I appreciate the hell out of you. I've known you for fucking 10 years. So it's crazy that you didn't so much get a call in regards to this, which is even more shocking to me. But I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about this shit. This shit's weird.
That's the
Now,
exact word I
Hey,
used.
Bond,
Like it's really
turn us
weird.
down
It
a little
ain't
bit
even
more.
funny. It's weird.
Good.
Turn the people in the Discord a little bit down more.
So Jack, Jack was blindsided. He said he had no idea.
That's what
No,
it
I
said.
didn't. Look, hold on. Can they hear me?
Yep.
All right, all the people trolling in the chat, I just want to let it be known. Now, I'm gonna be full disclosure. BG did inform me, I guess, before he informed Black Bun, but I did not know any of this shit before today. I didn't have no idea about the shit. I'm thinking we just waiting to come back to the podcast, bro. So, and for the people, it's like, oh, you happy, all the shit. First of all, y'all got to realize, Bond took a load off of me with the podcast because he adds you know what I mean? Some of the shit, we agree on a lot of shit, so he adds a dynamic to where if he's debating or arguing something, I don't necessarily have to chime in with that topic. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to have the same opinion anyway. So why would I be happy that, you know what I mean? Like, that don't even make sense, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't know about shit, bro.
I low key wish you would have went out like in a cheat code and be like, please guys, don't call me, don't tell me, I miss you, I don't, guys, please. But then stay live for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
People
Say you're
try to
leaving
come
and then
up
never
to
leave.
Yeah.
First off, fuck you, Keisha. All right, there you go.
I'm gonna have to get Hard 8 now because he's gonna be
Get Hard
upset
8
now
in here.
talking to you guys.
Yeah,
Nah,
true.
how they gonna
Shine
burn the
later.
bridges, brother? I
What's
don't know
up?
if you want to go that route.
He
You
said,
know,
"All right, they gonna burn the
You might
bridges."
be able to get back in there, you know. You know, BG just gotta calm down a little bit, you know.
I don't think this shit all the way over neither, Tick. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm being just like on some hopeful shit, bro. But y'all ain't really got no real beef for real. That's my thing. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
feel like Black Bond will be back. Like this is a silly decision. He'll be back.
You think it's like a
He's
week's
just
paid
showing you a
vacation?
lesson. He's just putting belt to ass right now. He's just
Hey,
like,
man,
yo,
don't give that man that hope.
Yeah, that's up, yo, like-
Oh my god.
he just said,
Hey,
shut your
hey,
ass up
Bond.
sometimes, dog.
Hey,
Like,
Bond.
Damn. How we start a new year, Bond? You got Tony Khan.
Fired on my day off, dog.
Oh, you got Tony Khan.
Hey Bond, what was your favorite?
BG was
memory?
afraid for his life.
What was your favorite memory on Weapon Wheel?
What?
What was your favorite memory on Weapon Wheel?
Oh, the swimming
Getting
episode
kicked
by
off.
far.
Fire.
yeah, that's always
The
good.
swimming episode by far is the very best episode.
Who do you think was the worst guest of all time?
Fratanga.
Ouch.
Tanga.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Hey, he ain't say me,
I'm
so that's
shocked.
good.
That's crazy, man. You know what? The
You
day
didn't
I
say
met
me
Bond,
neither.
I met Bond like 12 years ago, bro. From with Hard 8 and BG playing Battlefield 3. First thing this little dumbass did was ask me why I had what's your dumbass ass? Why I had a liquid cooler on my computer and shit. And I was like, yo, who is this dumbass? But man, that's sad to happen to you, bro.
I still
Nah,
to this
man.
day.
The first time I talked to Bond, he was slandering me for buying 2 copies of Battlefront 2.
Yo, he's
Yo.
not dead. Yo,
You deserve that.
like he's fucking.
You deserve that. What the
Yeah,
hell?
like,
And
what
you
the
eat right
hell?
now. What the hell?
No,
Hey,
he
nah.
lived in the era.
He dead to me. Well,
What the fuck? What the fuck?
This man Bond really started the trend of PC gamer shit. Really did.
I literally
whoa,
did.
whoa. I was
He
PC
really
gaming
did.
before he
Hey, yo,
Nah.
Big Don, stop doing tricks on it. Stop.
I ain't gonna
No, he
lie.
did.
I
He started the
ain't gonna
trend.
lie. Bond definitely got me in PC gaming.
He started the fucking trend.
It was Bond and Blockbuster Critic. Yeah.
Damn, last time
Yeah,
I
and
talked to Black
Blockbuster
Bunny, he
Critic.
said we back at it.
You're doing
Well,
all
there are
sorts of
people
tricks
that I
on
know
it.
that I
Yeah.
got into PC gaming as well.
Not only did I start PC
Hey,
gaming
nobody's checking for
around
you.
here, I started the whole RGB craze as well.
Hey, Vince
Mm.
be trying like he wasn't clout chasing me back when I used to make videos. You don't get out of
Bond,
here.
I thought you used to hate on RGB.
I never hung around you when you made
That was
videos.
Hard 8 that
Yeah,
used
you
to
did,
hate on.
boy.
That was
What's
Hard
Hard
8 that
8?
used to hate on.
Hard 8 didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
He was calling it, fruity, rainbow, sassy, all that stuff.
The gay wrist with the mouse or whatever.
No, that was Rev.
I think Bond and Cassie Cage should start a podcast.
Hey, Bond, what
Oh,
do you
God.
think is a bigger
That
blow?
would be a
You
hilarious
getting
pairing.
kicked or Hard 8 getting kicked? What's a bigger blow?
I mean, I don't know.
Bond.
You gotta ask the people.
So if BG
I
apologized
say
and I
Bond.
was you back.
I
Are
don't
you
miss
asking for
Hard 8.
double
Hard 8
the money
sucks
back?
ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Bond because I don't like irregulars like that.
Yeah, Bond.
Maybe
Okay,
maybe
Hard 8,
this.
if he invited
It's
him.
time to speak. I don't want to bring him in here right now, but the people are going to want to have that conversation. So we're gonna have to talk to him whenever we get a time and a place. 'Cause
I don't know, man. I
he's
might
gonna
have
have
a
to
chance
He's
for us, brother.
he's going live tomorrow.
Yeah,
You gonna pull up on him?
He out of town this
I
weekend.
can't do it tomorrow. I'm not gonna be in town.
Oh, okay.
If
Hard
BG
8
brought you back,
cool,
if
you know, that's
him
my guy,
invited
but-
you back, would you come?
But I don't think I don't think tonight is the time to hear what Hard 8 has to say. Look,
You sure?
Hard
Yeah,
8
but
is not
Bond,
against you, but
Bond. That's not fair. That's not fair. Like you pulling up here, but you like.
Hard
What's
Yeah.
the difference?
Hard
What's the
Eight-
That
difference?
is true. That is
Hard
true.
8 needs
Bond.
a one-on-one time.
Yeah, I mean, you want to
Jump
dip and
out
go to wherever server he's at.
You can make a
Good time.
call. You can invite him here. I don't care. You can
But Hard 8,
send him an
he don't
invite.
use- he
I
don't
mean,
use
if you want
Discord.
to,
That
if you
nigga-
want to invite him in here, more than welcome.
Listen,
use
I'm just
Skype.
saying,
He
bro.
don't
If you
use
guys want if you want to chop it up, chop it up. I don't give a fuck.
Invite him in.
All right.
I don't get him as a friend, bro. So you're gonna
I
have
don't
to
think
do it.
I don't
You
think
got-
I
you
do
gotta-
either.
You gotta hit that nigga up on PlayStation Party.
Hey, y'all so
Exactly.
dysfunctional in this
Nah, hit
community.
him up in your chat. He's in your chat, right?
That nigga use snail mail. He don't be on.
Dudes be friends.
He'll find out on the 8th.
You know,
Oh
how
my
it is with
God.
Discord stuff. But
Send
you
the
know
smoke
what?
signal.
All in all, it's like 1:00. I'm probably about to end this, but for anybody watching, look, you can't ignore it. Whatever. People are going to want to see me talk to Hard 8 about this, so it's going to happen. Like, I can't not give the people what they want. But at the same time, like, I don't think him in a room with 10 of you is, like, the ideal thing. Like, people want
It
to
ain't.
see that.
Right.
Oh no, we're not gonna be here.
One-on-one.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna be in here. We'll let you talk in like another.
Yeah, just make a
shot.
call then. Why don't you just call the guy? Fuck it.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, y'all can talk.
It's 1:00, man. I'm about to wrap this shit up.
Now the question is, when you gonna do an AGS on your channel?
You know
That's
what?
true.
I was waiting for this comment. The great exposer. I got crucified for shitting on BG and Weapon Wheel 6 years ago, and I turned out to be right. My OG channel got false flagged for shitting on Jaffe, and I turned out to be right. Y'all motherfuckers better start listening to me.
Hey, shout out to the Great Exposer. I ain't seen him in a long time.
Ew.
Shout out to him.
I can't shit on my Marvel Rivals partner.
I ain't seen Great Exposer since that Stolen Valor shit. Remember that shit, bud?
No, he exposed other people for stolen valor.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't seen him since that, and
Oh.
then he disappeared. Yeah, the motherfucker ordered the same jacket.
Bond, are you gonna lay in bed with your eyes wide open for a few hours? Or you?
No.
That's
Not gonna
not.
do that. I was hoping Saquon would take the record over the Giants Sunday, but that ain't happening.
Oh
Fuck
my
yeah,
god!
Alex.
You worrying about the wrong Giants right now.
What Giants should I be worried
Fuck
about?
Red.
Nigga, what?
This man said I'm building my PC. I'll talk to him on Sunday. I'm not thirsty. Yeah, you've been asking
Yeah,
for
you are
to get in this
thirsty.
call
Y'all
for like
go
the past 40
Man,
minutes.
with how fat he is, he definitely
You
thirsty.
are, you are thirsty.
Hey,
yeah.
y'all will not slander the truth of YouTube.
I just don't like how you've been ducking me, Tick. I've been calling you out
Smart
like,
noise.
since last week.
Man, you was ugly as shit, bro. I didn't want to pop in.
Wait,
You
what?
just mad because you couldn't see past my chest.
Yo.
Mm.
Wait, what?
That's hot.
He got,
Six
I'm all the way up here. You on the floor with the worms.
he got
Mm.
You got self-destruct bombs in your knees. Fuck out of here. You
He's first over takes head no matter what I say.
That is true. Everything people say goes over their heads.
Funny.
Yeah, so Jack about to be making double the bread now. That's crazy.
Oh
Hey, yo, Bob, we was roasting
Where you got that
looked like
man
you walk
from?
on your tippy toes in the video.
Oh, hey,
What's up?
hey, Jack. Now that Bond is here, you want to tell him how you got him out because you wanted the extra money for the apartment?
You even talk like you got dick in your mouth, Vision.
Yeah, go ahead, Vision. I want to hear the story.
You know he's live. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll
Oh,
catch you
yeah,
guys
Cloud
later.
Tracer.
It's like
All these
1:10.
allegations, Blaze.
I'll catch
All
you
right, bro.
guys.
All right, bro.
So, really got nothing else to say. It's fun, you guys coming out. Hour and a half. End of an era. Right before the new year, right as the new year, and right before, Raw goes to Netflix. So, maybe we'll touch base with this again. Maybe there will be future developments later. Who the fuck knows? Who knows? But most likely, guaranteed, this isn't a discussion that is over because this is a pretty wild thing that happened. Don't really have much else to say. If anybody's got anything else to say, type it or forever hold your peace. Forever hold your peace. Tick like 3 feet. Okay, everybody. Yeah. End of an era. 10 years of work down the drain. Quarter of your life is what it is. I would like to say I'll catch you guys Sunday on Weapon Wheel, but one, they're off, and two, I'm not on Weapon Wheel anymore, so I can't say, 5 p.m. non-Shokyo time anymore. That joke is no longer valid. So, this is Black Bond. Last time on Weapon Wheel, people. Take it easy. Enjoy your weekend. Have a happy new year.